Hey everybody, I'm Bella Luna, your Hollywood Fringe Cabaret director. I'm here to help provide creative outlet for our Fringe community. Fringe Cabaret has been a staple of the Hollywood Fringe Festival for the past 10 years. Over that time, I've had the pleasure of working with thousands of amazing artists from around the world and have helped them share their art. As the world changes, we too evolve to meet challenges during uncertain times, and we pull all of our resources together to be able to continue to share art and community. At the end of March, we launched the Fringe from Home program. Our goal of keeping our Hollywood Fringe community connected and thriving has since been realized through Twitter chats and virtual office hours. Starting tonight, we share with you another piece of the fabulous Fringe from Home tapestry. I'm so excited to share with you the debut of a new series near and dear to my heart. Welcome to Virtual Fringe Cabaret. Let's kick it off with a message from Festival Director Ben Hill.
Hi there, Fringers. It's me, your Festival Director, Ben Hill, coming at you from my house. And I believe we are all in our own houses right now, hopefully getting some time to think and create as we go through this. I just wanted to take a quick moment of your time to thank you all for joining us for this experiment we're doing right now for a virtual cabaret. Even though festivals aren't happening and shows aren't happening, doesn't mean that we can't use this time to come even closer together as a community through virtual means and try new things, try new technologies to get our art out there and to get our ideas out there. So I'd really like to thank all of you for taking the time to participate and watch and keep fringing, even though we're in this situation right now. So happy Fringe, and we'll see you soon, I hope.
Thanks, Ben. So, all of the videos you are going to see tonight were filmed while in lockdown during the Safer at Home order. All the participants were instructed to adhere to social distancing guidelines as a participation requirement. Our goal was to inspire the community to be creative while in quarantine. And let me tell you, they delivered. I am delighted to share their talent with you tonight. We're also going to be taking a look back at past Fringe cabarets in a special Hollywood Fringe flashback segment. Oh, and stick around until the end because we've got a special treat for you. Now, let's get this party rolling. Tristan Cunningham is a Los Angeles-based actor, clown, and acrobat. She's been dying to be in the Hollywood Fringe Festival for years. And although 2020 has had some tough times, it just might be her year.
Next up, we have a song from the forthcoming musical Gideon and the Blundersnorp. Let's listen as Elena, a young Viscountess, explains her views on social equality.
The kingdom is comprised of over 90 million subjects, from the merchant to the peasant, to the flesher, to the clerk. All of them united by a deeply held conviction that they play a vital role within the fabric of our nation. Each of them a helper, each of them a pillar, each of them a stanza in a rich and endless song. There's only one hitch. They're wrong. No one matters unless they are royalty. Royals govern the land and the sea. The loved and admired, no voting required. For true inner worth is a matter of birth, and the world puts us where we should be. See the farmer at home with his crops. We trust him with pigs and we trust him with slops. But that is the point where his expertise stops. Can you quiz him on music or lore? See the baker with oven and plate. His bread-making skills we can hardly debate. But we keep him well clear of matters of state. Can you think of him running a wedding or war? All society hinges on royalty, gladly heeding their every decree. It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that king in your family line. In fact, it's a sign that the world puts us where we should be. See the queen, so lovely and regal, she tells us what's legal. Oh, queen, your enemies flee you, how lovely to be you, so noticed, so valued, so seen. See the noble girl, clever and bored, she's brought to events where she's largely ignored. She wears what they give her, she does what they say. She has some ideas, but she's told that they get in the way. But she will inherit the queendom one day. Then I'll matter because I'll be royalty. I'll be valued and I will be seen. I'll speak imperiously, be taken seriously. So we wait for that fortunate date when we're ushered by fate to our final estate. It'll be rather great when the world puts us where we should be.
Next, we have a poem recited by Bill Ratner. La Aurora is a psychogenic swirl where a man pursues a phantom through empty galleries.
I'm Bill Ratner, and I'm just kicking back with a case of Corona light beer. This piece is called Fabrica La Aurora. I, a prince with sculpted jaws, a straw-hatted master with a stiff whip, am invisible. But she is staring at me, a small-breasted goddess, limp as fingered gold, lowering herself from the ceiling. She is toying with me. Thick hair, a sylvan scent. I could love her. I am a cannonball with a heart of oak. Look into my eyes and see Mussolini, Barrymore, Rollo May. Iris' burning cheeks a man. I have an advantage. Give me your hand. With the awkwardness of the lead in a school play, she comes at me. There's hardly any light. Wide purple smile in a blur. Tigress, tigress, blushing, wild eyes like yours could eat a blameless child. Tiny body, she hides in the walls. You'd come out and play if you had any balls. She shouts back, Por una democracia más justa. Our faces will never match. A puppet mistress of the fake. It's quite clear what witches bake. I thrust myself into her cave, pale and blinded, with a knife for Mary. But she's not there. Oh, wise one clandestine, I will cut your hair. On her wall a Christ child so chubby, and a Virgin de Guadalupe. Where is your bubby? Squatting by her fire, she paints a priest, crawling with patches of telltale yeast. Happy his posture, she sketches his wink. Line tracings, gouache, stars in the sink. What is she making? What does she draw? I've got 2 and 3 devils attached to my jaw. Paper white octopus in the sky. There she's glued and hung, and so am I.
Great vaudevillian and president Odious teams up with son-in-law Jared and all the great companies to sell PPE to the governors in this beautifully produced infomercial, featuring an amazing tap dance solo by Alyssa Newton-Ayub.
It's a great time to be an inventor, or like Jared, an entrepreneur. Let's take advantage while we're the viral epicenter, and there isn't yet a cure. Think of the gizmos we can churn out and sell. They'll spend like crazy out of fear. And it's not like these products have to work very well. We'll sell the business by next year. The amount of need is so damn vast. What a business opportunity. Gotta get those products to market fast while we don't yet have immunity. In my mind, I'm still hosting The Apprentice. I decide who's gonna be hired. You gotta make me a product that's gonna sell, and if you don't, you're gonna be fired. choice, no doubt. They used their profits and sunk them into stock buybacks, and it's our honor to bail them out. Now on the auction block is a piece of schlock, Tesla ventilator, lots of built-ins. So governors, you better get your wallets out and let the bidding on this truck begin. It's me you best appreciate. Oh, your states will meet terrible ends. I'm busy dismantling the fourth estate till there's nothing left but Fox and Friends. The amount of need is so damn vast. Think of the business opportunities. Gotta get those products to market fast while we still lack immunity. Gotta get those products to market while we still lack immunity.
Next up is DIY Therapy with Pam. This is a collection of improv comedy self-help videos starring Pam. She's awkward, unprofessional, and whether you need it or not, she's here to help.
Today we're going to be talking about one of my favorite words, anxiety. Am I a trained professional, you ask? No, but I do have these. So, something to think about. You could try on a bunch of sweaters. So, well, that was an interesting experiment. Just because you feel warm inside, I guess. Now you try. Why not? Well, what do you have to lose? Oh, hello there. It's me, Pam. I wanted to share with you my number 2 tip for dealing with anxiety. You could watch your plants grow. So, no, it's something. Sorry. He wanted to hold my hand. I just recommend finding connection wherever you can. Today we're going to talk about self-soothing. You'd be surprised by how much fun you could have with yourself. Why don't you try seeing how long of a noise you can make? I hope that was really helpful.
LA indie rock band Drunken is turning their third album, The Loudness Wars, into a stage musical. A scathing and moving look at contemporary America, this show tells the story of one family gathering for Thanksgiving, the current events that bind them together, and the differences between them that could rip them apart. The Loudness Wars, a Drunken Logic musical, features 10 original songs, including this one, Let Me Come Home.
Hi, I'm Jake Cassman. I'm the founder of an indie rock band called Drunken Logic. We're turning our third album, The Loudness Wars, into a stage musical for Hollywood Fringe this year. And this is a song that will be part of that production. It's called Let Me Come Home. She said, boy, when you stare out the window, you are wasting away precious time. You can make wayward glances toward future romances, that's fine, but I won't let you waste mine. Well, her words sent my head into orbit, and a glare sent me into the night. I was lost in my youth, in my reckless pursuit of a dream that winked at me in the night. Let me come home, let me come home. I'm done chasing fireflies, caught in a jar. They only lose their glow, my love. Please let me come home. I thought I could have everything that I wanted, but didn't understand that I had more than enough to make me a man. For I wandered around in the weeds till I realized how far I was gone. As a matter of fact, the one thing that lasted was real, was there all along. Let me come home, let me come home. I'm done chasing fireflies, caught in a jar. They only lose their glow, my love. Please let me come home. For I wandered around in the weeds till I realized how far I was gone. As a matter of fact, the one thing that's lasted was real, was there all along. Let me come home, let me come home. I'm done chasing fireflies, caught in a jar. They only lose their glow, my love. Please let me come home.
Next up, we have a talk show starring the gorgeous Cecil LaRoué. She has no other guests because, well, this is her show. No one's allowed over anyway. Cecil has refused to leave her bathtub during quarantine, insisting it's the safest place, and no soon-to-be ex-husband is going to kick her out.
Hello, it's me, Cecil LaRoué. I know this isn't a microphone. Usually you can catch me on my veranda having an interview with many influential people, but this one's from the tub. You're going to have to stop knocking at the bathroom door. The bathtub is my domain. You can have the rest of the house in the divorce, but right now the bathtub is mine. Now, I know what you're all asking yourselves. Cecil LaRoué, how are you going to do this interview if you don't have a guest? Well, let me tell you who the guest is going to be. Cecil, LaRoué. Okay! Honored to have you on the show, Cecil. But seriously, why are you in the tub? I'm in the tub because it's the safest place anyone can be, like read a book, you know? But Cecil, don't you think you should get out of the bathtub and face your ending of a relationship and all the things? I'm sorry, Cecil, I didn't hear a single word you said because I was thinking about all the candles I'm gonna make from here. There must be something that gives you some levity or, I don't know, brings a smile to your face, something you laughed at, something maybe you thought was funny. What's funny is how well I'm doing. Join me next week when I text Leonardo DiCaprio and say, hey, I'm single. Cheers.
He's weird. He's funny. His middle name is Taco. Here's Christopher T. Magician.
Fringe Cabaret started at the Hollywood Fringe Festival in 2011 under the direction of magician John Armstrong. I was his assistant and eventually ended up taking over the program. I really haven't been able to get enough of it since. Let's take a look back at some of the most memorable Fringe Cabaret moments during this Hollywood Fringe flashback. Welcome to Camp Ginger, a place where growing a bread is as easy as a bird's nest on the ground, thanks to Miss Ginger Jambalaya and her band of merry counselors. Get ready for Steve singing Better Off Red from Camp Ginger, an original solo musical.
Some people are quickly turned off by the color of somebody's coif. I'm better off red. Ginger locks so flowing and full, as long as I don't encounter a bull. I'm better is said. Fine blondes preferable, but blonde would look terrible on me. I don't dream of Jeannie with the light brown hair, or shaving it off, or spraying with Nair. No, I'm better off red.
In a world full of reality TV and lackluster entertainment, Bizzaro, the optical illusionist, strives to prove that normal is just the setting on a dryer. Bizzaro's magic has been seen in over a dozen countries and multiple television shows, including CW's Masters of Illusion and the Travel Channel's Extreme Conventions. He is a regular performer at the world-famous Magic Castle in Hollywood. He is the man they call Bizzaro. Please welcome Bizzaro.
Greetings, denizens of the internet. My name is Bizzaro. I do strange and unusual things for strange and unusual reasons. I call it a hobby. The cops call it a misdemeanor. And before we get started, I want to point something out. I've noticed that some people have trouble spelling my name. I've been called a lot of strange things, from gazebo to bazooka to Steve. And so I was trying to figure out a way to help people remember my name, and I figured it out. What you do is you go home, you take that Scrabble board you haven't touched in 20 years, you dump it on the table, you spell Bizzaro on the table, and if you've done it correctly, it will be 2 Z's, 1 R, and 27 points. It's just that easy. You know you've done it wrong if it's 2 R's and 1 Z, because that's only 18 points, and I feel like I lost some people over in Iowa there. Sorry. Let's start over. 2 Z's, 1 R, 20. You know, how does he do it? Why does he do it? So I want to thank those of you who are tuning in right now to watch whatever this is. And here's a toast to you. Thank you for not being 4 people. Here's a fun trick to try at home. Pour some of this in your hand, and you squeeze really tight, and it turns back into a horse. If you didn't get that, Google it. Still won't be funny. Anyway, so have any of you ever seen the trick where a magician will push a piece of cloth in his hand and make it disappear? Well, I don't do that trick, but I have. I've done it. I've done it for children. And they come up to me after the show and they'll say, I know how you did that. And I say to them, you got a deep voice for an 8-year-old. They think I have a hole in my hand, a pocket right there. And I was like, that'd be neat. So, total side note, tell your friends and family to leave the room to go and go get you a Coke or something, because I'm going to tell you something fun to do. What you do is you take Skittles and M&Ms, you put them into a bowl, and you make S&Ms. Okay? That's not the best part. By the way, don't Google that. What you do is you offer that to them, and then when they go, ooh, piece of candy. That's comedy. You're welcome. What were we talking about? Oh, right. A hole in my hand, right? So I thought, how could I do something with that? There's got to be a magic trick there. And so I thought about it, and then I was like, aha. I went out, and I bought one of these. Ooh. Ah, I can't hear you, but I know you're doing along with me. Ooh. This is a portable hole generator. Cricket noises might go here. I'll prove it to you. Check it out. Draw a portable hole. There we go. It's hard to stay in the lines. That was a joke for our palm reader Ren Fair friends watching at home. The rest of you, don't worry about it. Here we go, and portable hole. Ooh, ah. So this is a trick inspired by the little kids for all the big kids out there. And as we all know, the difference between an adult and a 6-year-old is about 8 Heinekens. So here we go. Get in there. There we go. It's just, yeah. Just tickles. Ooh, magic. For Iowa. Never mind. You know, it's fine. I'm a magician. I can fix this. Ooh, my wife's going to be mad. There's a hole in the floor. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me. I hope you learned something here today. I know I did. And that is normal. It's just the setting on a dryer. Good night.
Next up, we have JAWthers, a stepbrothers Jaws mashup trailer. When their parents get married, a young woman and a shark are forced to cohabitate.
When Leo and Stella became man and wife, Gale and Finn became step-siblings.
What if you and Finn get along great?
You better not get in my face. Otherwise, I'm gonna drop that motherfucker.
Hey.
Hey.
The kids all have to share a room. Are you awake? Yeah. I hate your guts.
Your house smells like Ben Gay and Steven Spielberg's butt.
If you're having difficulty breathing, that's me holding a pillow over your face.
You can't hold anything over my face because you don't have fingers. If you have trouble breathing, it's because I'm gonna take you out of your bowl, throw you onto the ground so you choke, die.
I'll bite your arm off.
I'll kill you! I'll kill you!
Whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm burying you.
I'm alive. My dad's gonna wonder where I am.
He'll never know you're gone.
You bastard!
Alright, if you were a human, who's the first guy you'd sleep with?
John Stamos? Okay, name your favorite Nickelback song. 3, 2, 1.
All of them?
What?
Did we just become best friends?
Yup.
I think they're starting to like each other.
Got a really bad feeling about this. Can we turn our beds into bunk beds?
Yes.
This is the funnest night ever! Woohoo!
This is how we do it.
My dorsal!
The bunk beds were a terrible idea! Why did you let us do that?
You guys have one more month to get a job or you're out on your butts.
What?
I'm arranging interviews and you better go.
This house is a prison!
On planet BS!
In a galaxy of tiger sharp poop!
Well, Gail, you certainly have had quite a few jobs.
Well, thank you. I think that makes me the complete and total package. Oh, sorry, I'm just nervous.
It's okay. Take your time.
I want you to know that when I'm in the workplace, I like to shit up. Oh,
Please, we really try not to use the F-bomb around here. Now, who is this little guy on your shoulder?
Hello, Miss Lady.
Okay, there's only one job.
Then you're gonna need a bigger boat.
okay, shut up. Shut up.
Shut your mouth.
Just shut up. Shut the hell up, okay? You're coming off as stupid.
I'm coming off as stupid. You have a toy shark on your shoulder.
What did you call me?
Okay, we're done with this
Did we
interview.
get any kind of souvenir?
Out. Done.
Whoa.
Language.
Fringe veteran and cabaret singer Victoria Worden is thrilled to be able to share her talents live from lockdown. Here she is, boys. Here she is, world. Here's Victoria.
Somebody hold me too close. Somebody hurt me too deep. Somebody sit in my chair and ruin my sleep and make me aware of being alive.
Shadow Circus have been bringing their bizarre puppetry to the Bay Area since 2000. Their creations have been featured in Kat Robichaux's Misfit Cabaret, Buffy the Vampire Slayer Live, at the annual Edwardian Ball, and on the television show Creepy Coffee Movie Time.
Hello? Hello? Hey! We're live!
Hello! Salutations!
Welcome, Professor Aloysius, and, who are you?
You funny! Is your good friend Petrov, eh?
Okay, yeah, well, thanks for coming to my Zoom room. I was just thinking that this would be a great way for us all to stay connected while we shelter in place.
Is this kinky chat room? No? Are we going to get stinky on my winky?
It's not that kind of Zoom room. Seriously, who are you?
I like you. I can only stay for half an hour. I'm teaching an online class soon.
Ooh, the science class?
No, a knitting class. What? I'm allowed to have more than one interest, Wesley. What's up, jabronis? You guys ready to get all Mesozoic up in this bitch?
Hatchet, when did you get a smartphone?
I'm using your laptop.
The one that was stolen out of my mom's car a couple of weeks ago?
Buddy, you have got to learn how to clear your search history.
Did you break our windshield?
Mila Kunis thigh highs. Oh, you dog, you.
And pee all over the upholstery?
Oh, this is getting kinky. That's it. I am taking off my pants. Oh, yeah, this guy knows how it's done.
I told you, it's not that kind of Zoom room.
Oh, will we meant to be dressing professionally? For I must confess, I too am lacking in the pants department. I never wear pants. It restricts me from doing my sweet roundhouse kicks. Yeah.
I mean, sure, okay, yes. None of us are wearing pants. Obviously. But we're not supposed to be, announcing that. Look, I just thought we could get together online and do something fun.
Yeah, me too, eh? Hey, yo!
No, I was thinking we could start a group role-playing game together.
No! Wesley, you are the goddamn worst. The goddamn worst. You want roleplay? We can roleplay. I can be horny prison guard, and you can be horny safety compliance officer, eh?
Okay, you know what? That's it. This whole thing is ruined for me. I tried to do something good for the social group, but just like always, you guys ruined it. I'm leaving.
Actually, an online gaming session does sound kind of fun. Oh, I do believe I have some GM guides somewhere here in the laboratory. I could go for that, but I am still not wearing pants. Well, of course. Obviously.
The story of Sebastian Kraine is a hero's journey of going from being passive in your world to being engaged in it, being a creative force in your life and the universe. In this story, Sebastian ventures out to investigate odd noises and finds his past joyfully haunting him.
through me. I shall be a flute to you, and in the trees I've been blown through and shed my leaves skeleton. Must have been a bit filled in with flesh and skin, but couldn't tell what's left of it. Has gone and fallen all away. Leave me be to rest in peace. Rest of me remains the same as every other name. Bones of any other, feet of father, hands of mother. Oh. Never left our last ancestors in our bones all raised together. Oh. We are stardust, ash to ashes, all fall down, we ring inside a tree. Drying out, we dance around unweighted down with not a worry. Whoa.
The adorable Wanda Fool, the clown chanteuse, performs monthly in Minnesota with the Queer Circus. Here she is performing a parody song on the ukulele.
The tables are empty, the dance floor is deserted. You play the same playlist, it's the 10th time you've heard it. That's the beginning, just one of the clues. You've had your first lesson in quarantine blues. Those episodes you watch, one after another. The last season's ending. Should you just start it over? Or maybe watch The Office? Or start something new? You're on the right track for quarantine blues. When you're home alone, your hunger taunts you constantly. Can't go out on the town and you're running out of dopamine. The nights that you don't sleep, that whole night you ponder if tomorrow is Wednesday and your brain starts to wander. You walk the floor and wear out your shoes. You've gotten the hang of the quarantine blues.
And now it's time for a special treat. We're proud to present the Triangle Head Freak Cocktail, featuring Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey Whiskey and Q Ginger Ale.
All 5 Fringe Freak cocktail recipes can be found on our Instagram account at Hollywood Fringe. That's it for the debut of Virtual Fringe Cabaret. I hope you all had a blast. I know I did. Now, it's time to sit back and relax with a Triangle Freak cocktail. Thanks to Hollywood Fringe sponsor Jessie Boy, located at the corner of Vine and Santa Monica. Currently open for pickup and delivery.